Surah Al-Hasyr, the 59th chapter of the Qur'an, holds a special place in the hearts of Muslims. This powerful surah derives its name, the gathering, from the expulsion of the Bani Nadir tribe from Medina. Revealed in Medina, Surah Al-Hasyr offers profound lessons about faith and trust in Allah. It serves as a reminder of the importance of unity within the Muslim community. Surah Al-Hasyr is a relatively short surah, comprising 24 verses, yet it is packed with profound wisdom and guidance for believers of all ages. Its verses offer a glimpse into a pivotal moment in early Islamic history. They also provide timeless lessons relevant today as they were over 1400 years ago. The Bani Nadir were a Jewish tribe residing in Medina alongside the early Muslims. They had entered into a treaty with the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, pledging to coexist peacefully. However, their envy and animosity towards the growing Muslim community festered. They began to plot against the Muslims, violating the treaty. During a visit to their stronghold, the Prophet sensed their ill intentions. They planned to drop a large stone on him, attempting to assassinate him. Allah revealed their plan, and the Prophet escaped unharmed. The Muslims decided to besiege the Bani Nadir's stronghold. Finally, the Bani Nadir agreed to surrender and leave Medina. This event marks a significant turning point in the early Muslim community's history. The revelation of Surah Al-Hasyr is directly linked to the expulsion of the Bani Nadir. Following their departure, the Muslims were uncertain about the fate of the property left behind. Unlike the spoils of war acquired in battle, this property was acquired without fighting. The Muslims sought guidance from the Prophet, peace be upon him, regarding the distribution of these assets. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, revealed verses of Surah Al-Hasyr, addressing their concerns. The verses clarified that the property left behind by the Bani Nadir was considered fey, meaning it belonged to Allah and His Messenger. This distinction was important because it had specific rulings regarding its distribution. This revelation highlighted a crucial principle: the ultimate ownership of everything belongs to Allah. Furthermore, the verses outlined that this property was not to be divided among the general Muslim population like typical spoils of war. Instead, it was to be used for the benefit of the entire community, particularly the poor and needy, and for the strengthening of the Muslim state. This directive underscored the importance of social responsibility and the collective well-being of the Ummah. Surah Al-Hasyr emphasizes the critical need for unity and solidarity within the Muslim community. The incident with the Bani Nadir reminds us of the dangers of internal divisions and the importance of standing together. The verses highlight the strength and resilience that come from a united Ummah, bound by their shared faith. The surah underscores the importance of unwavering trust in Allah's plan, even during challenging times. Allah protected them and granted them victory without a full-fledged battle. And whatever the messenger has given you, take, and what he has forbidden you, refrain from. The story of the Bani Nadir teaches us that with faith and unity, we can overcome trials and tribulations, strengthen our bond as a community, support one another, and always place our trust in Allah's divine wisdom. Section 5. The Spoils of War, a Test of Character. The incident with the Bani Nadir also presented a unique test for the Muslims regarding the spoils of war. The acquisition of wealth and property without engaging in a physical battle posed a moral and spiritual challenge. Some companions desired a share of the spoils, while others recognized the sensitive nature of the situation. The revelation of Surah Al-Hasyr provided clarity and guidance. It emphasized that true righteousness lay not in amassing personal wealth, but in submitting to Allah's will and prioritizing the needs of the community. This event served as a reminder that true victory lies not just in conquering land or possessions, but in conquering one's own desires and remaining steadfast on the path of righteousness. The surah highlights the importance of detachment from worldly possessions and the understanding that everything ultimately belongs to Allah. It encourages believers to view wealth and possessions as a means to help those in need and strengthen the Muslim community. Section 6. Reflecting on our blessings. Surah Al-Hasyr encourages profound self-reflection, prompting us to consider our blessings and how we utilize them. The incident with the Bani Nadir reminds us that worldly possessions are transient. True wealth lies in our faith, good deeds, and the legacy we leave behind. The surah's verses urge us to examine our intentions and actions. Are we driven by greed and self-interest, or are we striving to please Allah and benefit others? This introspection is essential for spiritual growth, and ensuring that our pursuit of worldly gain doesn't overshadow our commitment to our faith and values. O you who have believed, let not your wealth and your children divert you from remembrance of Allah, and whoever does that, then those are the losers. Quran 63:9. This verse serves as a powerful reminder to prioritize our relationship with Allah above worldly pursuits. It cautions us against becoming so consumed by material possessions and familial obligations that we neglect our spiritual duties and the remembrance of our Creator. Section 7. The importance of time management. While not explicitly stated, Surah Al-Hasyr implicitly emphasizes the value of time. The swiftness with which the Bani Nadir's situation changed highlights the fleeting nature of this world and the importance of utilizing our time wisely. The surah's message encourages us to be mindful of how we spend our days and to prioritize actions that bring us closer to Allah and benefit our communities. It reminds us that every moment is precious and should be used purposefully in a manner that pleases our Creator. And they say, when will this promise, that is, the day of resurrection, be fulfilled if you should be truthful? Say, knowledge of it is only with Allah, but I am only a plain warner. Quran 67:25-26. These verses remind us of the uncertainty of life and the guaranteed arrival of the Day of Judgment. They urge us to prepare for that inevitable day by using our time wisely, engaging in righteous deeds, and seeking knowledge that benefits us in this life and the hereafter. Section 8. Virtues and Rewards of Reciting Surah Al-Hasyr. The virtues and rewards associated with reciting Surah Al-Hasyr are numerous, as indicated in various hadith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever recites Surah Al-Hasyr, Allah will forgive him his sins, illuminate his heart, and grant him a place in paradise." Reciting this surah with understanding and contemplation can bring about immense spiritual benefits. It can soften our hearts, increase our awareness of Allah's power and mercy, and inspire us to live more righteous and fulfilling lives. The hadith encourage regular recitation of Surah Al-Hasyr, making it a part of our daily routine to reap its spiritual rewards. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also said that reciting the last 3 verses of Surah Al-Hasyr offers protection from shaitan and evil influences. These verses, known as Ayat as-Sakina, verses of tranquility, are particularly powerful in seeking solace and refuge in Allah's infinite power and mercy. Section 9. Seeking Refuge in Allah's Mercy. Surah Al-Hasyr highlights the importance of seeking refuge in Allah's mercy and protection from all forms of evil. The verses emphasize the vastness of Allah's knowledge and power, reminding us that He is the ultimate protector and sustainer. He is Allah, other than whom there is no deity, knower of the unseen and the witnessed. He is the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Quran 59:22. This verse beautifully describes Allah's all-encompassing attributes. It reminds us that He is the only true God, the knower of all things, seen and unseen, and the source of infinite mercy and compassion. By recognizing and internalizing these attributes, we can find solace and strength in knowing that we are never alone in our struggles. Section 10. The Power of Forgiveness. While the surah recounts the Bani Nadir's betrayal, it also reminds us of the importance of forgiveness. Although they plotted against the Muslims, they were ultimately spared from harm and allowed to leave with their possessions. This act of mercy, even towards those who had wronged them, highlights the importance of forgiveness in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, although there is good in both of them. Be eager for what benefits you, seek help from Allah, and do not feel helpless." Sahih Muslim. This hadith encourages us to strive for strength in our faith and character, including the strength to forgive those who have wronged us. It reminds us to seek Allah's help in overcoming challenges and to never lose hope in His mercy and guidance. Section 11. Embracing the Lessons of Surah Al-Hasyr. Surah Al-Hasyr offers invaluable lessons for Muslims today. It underscores the importance of unity, trust in Allah, and utilizing our time and resources wisely. The surah reminds us that true success lies not in material wealth but in our connection with Allah, our service to others, and our commitment to living a life of purpose and meaning. By reflecting on the events surrounding the revelation of this surah, we can gain valuable insights into our own lives and strive to embody the values it promotes. Let us strive to be a source of strength and support for one another, to use our blessings to benefit others, and to always seek guidance and protection from Allah. May Allah grant us the understanding and ability to implement the teachings of Surah Al-Hasyr in our daily lives and to reap its countless rewards in this world and the hereafter.